Recipe, never let opponents get the best of me. I'm focused on my legacy.
Big chips, man, I need that. Hustle hard on the job, you can see that. On my head is real good, we don't need your feedback. They clear the way with my crew coming through. What I do? Lace up the shoes, chase W's. What I do? Lace up the shoes, chase W's. Now what I do? Lace up the shoes, chase W's. Yeah. The beats, leave it in the street, case on the news.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to South Florida at Hard Rock Stadium here in Miami. The excitement brewing here in South Florida as a moment ago the Dolphins starters were introduced to this home crowd. They're fired up as well as they get set to match up with the Arizona Cardinals. Here's Jason Sanders now to get this one started, and we are underway from Miami. And it's a short kick, taken right around the 19. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape. They get it up past the 30.
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. They'll run for the first time with Johnson. 5 yards on the game's first play, 2nd down.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 36-yard line.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. On 2nd down, here's Murray. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Bobby McCain. And the return across midfield into the 46-yard line. Well, not a good omen there. His first throw of the afternoon, intercepted.
And I know what the fans are thinking right now. I hope there's not negative thoughts in his head going forward since that's his first throw of the game. But one of the things I remember about him coming out of school is he's able to wipe things away pretty easily and move on.
The throw here caught by Devontae Parker. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
He's going to get his catches, so as they move forward defensively, got to continue to focus on not giving up the big play when he does catch the ball in the secondary.
59's Mike, 59's Mike. Check.
Gonna go 5-0 here?
I got you. Kill. Check 37.
Hey, Chip.
Check. Fresno! Fresno! Fresno!
On second down, Laird, and the play goes nowhere, losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. The tally there, -2 yards, brings up third down.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game.
Hey, 58 is the mic.
52 and 56, 52 and 56.
58's the mic. 58's the mic.
Feel it.
Watch the boot. Watch.
Left.
Check it back. Check it.
Here's Fitzpatrick.
Watch the quick.
Looking for Hearns, and it's intercepted. Picked off. By a South Florida native, Patrick Peterson.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 20.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. Now, they were intercepted the first time they had the football, but now they get it back, and it's still 0-0.
And because of that, you know what the thought process is? Interception. One interception. It didn't really happen because they gave up no points. So go back on the attack. Go back and run the offense you believe will be successful. Find your playmakers and give them the football. Part of the thinking when you bring in extra tight ends, you're hoping that each of your guys gets those one-on-one blocks and creates a crease for your runner. But the converse is, though, you've got to win those one-on-one blocks. And when you don't, that's the result you end up with.
Here's a throw right side, taken in by his tight end. Give him 16 yards there, and it's a Cardinals first down as well. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. On the ground, this is Johnson. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be second down.
Watch out.
On second down, Johnson. They'll get a couple yards back, but not more than that. They'll be left with 12 yards to go on third down.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
Throwing is Murray on third down. And an alley to run. And he's going to be stopped here at the 43, and that is not near enough to pick up the first. Pretty solid gain of 7 yards that time as he scrambled, but now they face a 4th down. Here's Murray. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. It's caught inside the 25. And he'll be marked down deep on Miami's side of the field. 4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Murray again, 2nd and 10. He's got a man complete. It's Clay. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. The Cardinal passing game dialed in now. First down.
You can't block me. You can't block me. Watch the ship. Watch the ship. Hey, watch the ship.
They'll try and run. This is Johnson. And he is in for 6. Touchdown, Cardinals. Taking it in from 4 yards out as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Gonzalez good on the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have stayed where he was, as he'll only get back to the 16-yard line.
At their own 16-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line, ready for their next drive.
It's our time, guys. It's our time.
Tight dog. 35. Hey, wahoo!
58, boys. 58. 58. It's Mike. I'm here all day.
There you go. Get down, get down, get down.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. In that time for the sack, say hello to Chandler Jones. After the sack, they're staring at a challenge basically from the other side of town. It's second and a country mile. To throw, Fitzpatrick. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. A gain of 4 on the play. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here.
Hey, orbit. Strong.
After 7-0 on EA Sports.
Cardinals 7, Dolphins nothing.
They had the catch on 2nd down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at 3rd down here.
Strong.
Hey, 58 is the Mike. Go 58 is the Mike. Go.
Fitzpatrick. And that is incomplete. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning. Hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces 4th down.
At their own 43-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. Things progressing to plan so far. Their defense has been solid, and they've got themselves a 7-0 lead after the touchdown the last time they had the ball.
And this is no time to even think about, hey, are we going to milk the clock? Hey, are we just going to do ball control? This is the NFL. 7-0 leads, they don't last very long unless you continue to push the envelope on offense.
Drake will start the drive on the ground. And he'll take this one across the 45 up to about the 46-yard line. Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. He's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Call it no gain on the keeper, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
And it brings up 3rd down.
He's coming. Check in. Hey, coming.
Now this time, Murray to throw it. Able to find Isabella. A gain of 32 that time.
That's just flat out a beautiful throw right there.
It was a rope. That's maybe the speed you would see on a slant, but he threw that downfield with that kind of pace.
Now, if he throws that one with any type of arc, puts a little air under it, that play doesn't happen. He had to fire it in there, and he did exactly that.
Tackle made there by Eric Rowe.
Whenever we talk about the best strong safeties, one word constantly comes up, and that's instincts. Being able to diagnose run or pass and make the appropriate moves.
He crashed down hard there. He was ready for that running play. Throwing on 2nd and 8. Murray. And it'll be intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Here we go, D. Get off the field. Kill.
Yeah.
Turn up. Kill. Turn up.
Now the former 4th-round pick, it's Kalen Ballage. Give him 15 yards on that one, and the Dolphins have a 1st down. Maybe a little sign of life here offensively, Charles. They get their first down. They didn't have any in quarter number one.
And I think what we're seeing is great evidence of good scouting by both teams, right? Understanding what they like to do, their best plays, try and take those away early. So now we're seeing some adjustments, and they end up getting their first down.
A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves them with a 2nd and 3.
But no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Chandler Jones able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Now Fitzpatrick. That's caught by his big tight end, Mike Gesicki. His first catch, and it's a pretty big one. They get the conversion on 3rd down. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Don't let him breathe, defense. No.
Balaj. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. Throwing on 2nd down. Fitzpatrick. He'll let this go for the end zone. That is caught by Williams for a Dolphins touchdown. Preston Williams, 47 yards, as they are now on the board here in the first half. Extra point up and good by Sanders, and we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. This is fielded at the goal line. And a nice job there on special teams as he's taken down at the 14-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 14-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And 2 interceptions thrown here in this first half. You hear it, no matter the sport, they say the great athletes, they can kind of have a short-term memory, but that's easier said than done.
It is easier said than done, but I played with a guy who threw 2 interceptions in the first quarter of a really big game we were playing.
Johnny Unitas?
And no, not quite of that level and not of that age. But I was
going for the age.
I remember looking over at him, and he was smiling. And I thought, what is he smiling about? It's because he had enough confidence in himself that was a fluke. And he went out and played pretty well the rest of the day.
And they worked this well upfield across the 45. An excellent pickup of 20 yards. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Play fake. Murray. That ball complete to Isabella. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. That goes for 14 yards. First down, Cardinals. Murray now 7 of 10 here in this first half, and he's got a 1st and 10. He's going to loft one deep left side, and he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown. Larry Fitzgerald, 39 yards, and the Cardinals have taken the lead. Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT, and that makes the score 14-7. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 3.
Jeff, go Jeff.
Throwing on 2nd and 3. Fitzpatrick. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
The beauty of being able to play a zone defense when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands, guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you can go make a play on the football.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. Working out of the gun, Fitzpatrick. And it's caught by Parker. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Wait, 80! Wait!
Come on. Let's go.
Go ahead.
Let's go. Tighten up.
Left. 34.
A first down throw for Fitzpatrick. He's airing it out for Williams. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by a South Florida native, Patrick Peterson. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
And that's now the 2nd time he's picked off a pass here in the first half alone. Again, another great read defensively, and you just see him get in the right position to make the play and get his guys the football back.
To throw, it's Murray. And that'll wind up incomplete. Trying to give his man room to run under it, but it's 2nd down. So he can't hang on, and as I watch that unfold, I remembered an expression that I've heard, maybe from you, I don't know, but you're going to get hit anyways, might as well hold on to the ball.
Right, you know a coach said that, right?
Yeah.
Not an actual player. No chance at all. Way easier said than done.
Hey, check boss. Watching the ball.
Back to the air on 2nd down, it's Murray. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off at the 45. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 44-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Following the interception here, Fitzpatrick. And he finds Parker here, complete. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
This quarterback now 6 of 10 in this first half. He's got his guys a first down here. To throw is Fitzpatrick. And that will be incomplete. 4 ticks left here on the clock. The intended receiver was Jakeem Grant. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
2nd down and 10.
So 2nd down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43. Final play of the half, Fitzpatrick. He gets it into the arms of Parker, complete. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. This from 54 yards away. He's got the leg, but it's no good. He missed it right Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Okay, Coach. Appreciate it. A 1-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the second half. That'll be taken in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. A Miami first down, that one going for a gain of 11.
Hey, Chip.
They'll run here with Balaj. And give him 6 yards here as he's stopped near the 35 at the 34.
Regular. Hey, 5-0.
6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 34-yard line.
Feel it.
Check 43. Rush in.
52 and 56. Jeff, go Jeff.
Again, it's Balaj. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down.
Come on. Check 59. Mike is 59. Mike's the 59. Let's put him on the buses. Let's put that team on the bus.
Here's Fitzpatrick. Walford's got it. Complete. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down. On 4th down, they snap it to Fitzpatrick. And this is Parker, complete. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert.
We always talk about big-time players make big-time plays in big-time moments. I think that 4th down qualified. That was a heck of a throw.
This quarterback now hitting on 2/3 of his passes, 10 for 15 so far. 1st and 10.
Check three.
Now Balaj. He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
There you go, get out. Left.
It's a pickup of 6.
Play fake. It's Fitzpatrick. And down he goes. Fitzpatrick sacked. Rodney Gunter in there to bury him for a loss of 11.
7.
3rd and long for Ryan Fitzpatrick. And this is caught. It's Parker. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 17 yards for the Dolphins there as they've got themselves a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
So into Cardinal territory now. It's 1st and 10 at the 46.
Hustle up now.
They'll try the left side. It's Turner looking to find a lane, but he can't. Reined in at the line of scrimmage. Tackle made there by Buda Baker. They're losing here in the 3rd quarter, maybe trying to get the ball outside, bust a big play. Obviously didn't work there.
Yeah, and while it didn't work, I really can't fault them for trying it. You and I have talked to the offensive coordinator, and we knew that was the place they wanted to try and go. And sometimes you just have to stick with it because 2-yard gains turn into 20-yard gains as the game goes along.
Only a yard there. Sniffed out well defensively, and it brings up 3rd. And now on 3rd down, they'll need to get it to the 36 to pick up the 1st. From the gun, Fitzpatrick. And able to catch it on the left sideline, but they're going to rule him out of bounds. So it'll be incomplete, certainly one they'd like to have back as it brings up 4th down. Now the offense not going anywhere. They're staying out there. They've converted once already on this drive. Here they go again on 4th down.
Can I go 5-0 here? Jim! Gonna go 5-0 here.
59's Mike, 59's Mike. Check.
Now Fitzpatrick on 4th down. He's got his man. It's Williams. Give him 12 yards there, and the Dolphins have a 1st down. This quarterback now perfect since the second half started. 7 of 7. It's 1st and 10. They run it with Balaj. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27.
Regular.
He was tackled at the 27.
Regular.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd
Hey,
and 3
Jim.
at the 27-yard line.
From the 27, Fitzpatrick flushed out right. And that's going to be incomplete.
Oh, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3.
Pull it high.
Alert 3.
Yo, kill.
Check 24.
Jim, go, Jim.
Motion.
Yo, kill.
From the shotgun, it's Fitzpatrick. And this is going to be incomplete.
Fitzpatrick's pass thrown away and incomplete. Buda Baker there on the coverage.
So out comes a field goal team now for the 2nd time here today. This from 44 yards out, left hash. Sanders' kick is good. And they'll cut the lead back down to 4 now at 14-10. So a decent drive there to start the 3rd quarter. They only salvaged 3 out of it, but they inch a bit closer.
Yeah, but still lots of time to go in this one. That's why you hear that clapping on the sidelines, right? Hey, got some points. As you said, inching their way back in. Time left to go out and get that victory.
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 43-yard line.
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends.
Here we go, D. Shit. Watch the shit.
49. Check 49. Check 49.
Check. Check him.
They'll try to get the offense going with Johnson. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. 2nd down. Back now in Miami. It's Cardinal football. They're also out in front of the scoreboard as we get set for the 4th.
Right there in the middle. 55. Here we go. Watch safety creep. Safety's creeping. SOS. Check.
On 2nd down now. It's Drake. And he's going to take this one up only to about the 44-yard line. The 2nd down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there.
Keep playing on 3rd down. Woo! Let's get it. Look at that. Hey, switch gears. Share. Check.
Right back to Drake. And he gets it just shy of midfield, but that's not enough. He's short of the marker. It'll be a gain of 4, but it won't be enough. It leaves him with a 4th down now.
It's now 4th down.
And no move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5. Murray and company going for it on 4th. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Vince Beagle, and the Dolphins get the football in great field position.
Check, 59. I'm coming after you. Joker. Jam. Watch the safety.
Regular. PPP.
Check 3. 25.
Check
Topper! Topper!
99. Check 99.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
Brings up second and a yard at the 32-yard line.
They'll stay on the ground. Balaj again. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up third down and 2.
Fitzpatrick on 3rd and 2. And that's knocked away and incomplete. Robert Alford that time on the great coverage.
Certainly looked like they were getting ready to convert there on 3rd down, but what an effort to get his hand on that one, knock it away, and brings up a 4th down decision.
One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
PPP. Regular.
Fitzpatrick to throw for it on 4th down. And that is incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Cardinal defense is going to get the football back. And he'll have a tough time living that one down. It's one thing, Charles, to drop a pass. It's quite another to drop it on 4th down.
And so many teams work on that in terms of locking in on those key downs. You know, you and I have both been to practices where we've seen, hey, 3rd down situation, big 3rd down alert, lock in here, 4th down play, make sure you focus just a little bit extra. It didn't pay off in that situation.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Check. Fresno. Kill.
Play clock down to 2, and we get a signal and a timeout. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter.
I'm trying to come up.
Check it back. Watch the twist. Showing it.
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. Andy Isabella was the intended target, and it's 3rd down.
Here we go. Mike takes the outlaw. Watch the out.
Throwing is Murray on 3rd down. He's got a man complete. It's Clay. Give him 16 yards there, and it's a Cardinals 1st down as well. Murray now 11 of 16 through the air. It's 1st and 10.
Check 50. Watch out. Check 4. Dude, hit up. Watch the ship. Hey, watch the ship.
Takes to midfield, but no further. Just a yard there.
I like a guy who understands the situation. I also like a guy who you look at him and you say, that looks like a guy who knows the coach is going to say, guess what? You drop this one, you'll be carrying around the training facility for an entire week.
Maybe flashback to high school or college, carrying it around campus, right? Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Vince Beagle picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
Now, we talk about players blitzing all the time. I often laugh and sometimes call it just straight-ahead pursuit. What a running start right back to the backfield for him.
Yeah, it really didn't give anybody a chance to get up there and stop him.
No, I mean, that's really, really difficult. You're asking a whole lot anyway, but when he gets that kind of a start and comes through clean, oftentimes the advantage definitely goes to the defensive player.
So the Cardinals, they've got the football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Murray with a 3rd and long. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. They're going for it. Hits Murray. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off at the 39. Andy Isabella was the intended target. Oh, you just kind of feel for him right now. 4 interceptions, and you can almost see through his face mask. There's a lot going on in between the ears.
There certainly is, and probably way too much, because now he's probably doubting himself a little bit, wondering what adjustments he has to make. But here's what he needs to do. Get through this game, go to the press conference, meet it head on, and show your teammates you're ready to shoulder what happened today, and you'll be ready for the next game.
And if he can do that as a rookie, that's a great sign of maturity.
There you go. Get down, get down, get down.
Let's go right here.
They'll start on the ground with Balaj. That'll be a pickup of 4 as they work with his 4-point fourth-quarter lead.
Not in a position where they absolutely have to rush right now, but they definitely have to pick up the tempo a bit.
At the 43-yard line.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
Check 52.
Strong. X3. 218. Chopper. Left.
Back to throw. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Now we're in the situation where the quarterback's got to take full charge of his huddle. Got to totally command it, make sure all eyes are on him. All focus is locked in. Going to call multiple plays and go over different situations and scenarios to make sure everyone is on the same page.
Fitzpatrick. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by a South Florida native, Patrick Peterson. Parker unable to get that one.
And that one? Oh, it's going to hurt big time. You're in the 2-minute drill trying to get your guys down the field, and it's looking like they're going to go up just short, as this is definitely not his best throw, and it'll wind up being intercepted.
Mike, 5-5. Echo. 5-5. Strip that ball.
After the turnover, here's Murray. Forced out to his left. He's going to take a shot right away. And this would have been intercepted if he could have gotten the feet in. He didn't, so it's incomplete. Boy, that one really could have turned this thing upside down.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10. They'll run it with Johnson. He's got a first down and more inside the 30. And he's going to get it all the way down to the 10-yard line. A big pickup there, and without question, that should be more than enough to wrap this one up. So now, following the big play, they've got a 1st and goal all the way down at the 10. Here's Johnson. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. The Dolphins going to take their 2nd timeout as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in the game. Have to imagine this will be on the ground as well as they come up 2nd and 7.
Here we go again.
Back to throw. Murray. And this is caught. And that could seal it. It's a touchdown.
Touchdown, Arizona.
They have to love seeing that from their young quarterback here in the fourth quarter, able to further that lead with a touchdown pass.
He didn't go turtle, did he? And you know what I mean by that. I had an old coach used to say all the time, hey, when we have a lead late, don't just tuck in and try and ride it out. Go out and play and extend the lead. And that's what he did.
Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. This is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not going to erase what's happened during the game. So after it's over, you're going to go to the film, find out where the game was really lost. But this is not a situation now where you're going to make...
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by a South Florida native, Patrick Peterson. And his guys will take over at their own 44-yard line. So it's a win here for the Arizona Cardinals. And you've got to say, CD, it was the defense who had a big part in the W.
Oh, without question. When you force 4 turnovers, you get to enjoy the spoils of victory, don't you? It's rare that you force 4 turnovers and lose a ball game. That's almost unheard of. They carried this one home. You talk about celebrating with each other and being in a position where going forward, all you think about is, let's get 5 next time. They're going to be on the hunt.
That'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our hardworking crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, find us on Twitter at EA Madden NFL. And with that, we sign off from Miami.